welcome back to my alternative channel, Anti-War, and we're doing Abita Brewing Company of Abita Springs, Louisiana. Chocolate Doberge cake stout with cocoa nibs and vanilla. A flavored stout at 8% alcohol, introduced in 2021, sold from April to June. With Willamette hops, independent craft brewer. Fashioned from a classic New Orleans dessert, our chocolate Doberge cake stout is layered with sweet cocoa nibs, vanilla, and milk sugar to create a rich and decadent sweetness with velvety chocolate notes. Brewed and bottled by Abita Brewing Company, LLC, Abita Springs, Louisiana. All right. Pop in the cap. They used to have twist caps before it was seen as like uncool to have twist caps on craft beer, so they got the hoity-toity pry caps. St. Arnold used to have twist caps also. Shiner still keeps, oh, nice smoke. Shiner still has the twist caps. But Abita did, and then it was like considered uncool. All right. Look at this thick head of foam. Beige to tan to black. Very dark brown. Rich chocolate, rich vanilla. Really, it tastes like a chocolate shake. Or a chocolate malt, which is another word for a shake. Well, it makes sense because our chocolate malt uses malted wheat. This using malted barley, so it's the same principle, malted grain. Malted milk balls, they're the same principle, malted wheat puffed up with the chocolate and the milk. All right, nice crackling foam. The aroma, the mild cocoa, vanilla, milk. Like I said, beer is subdued. Like my father said, this is beer for people that don't like the taste of beer and they want to get drunk. But I mean, it's really just something different. You know, it's not all one way or the other way. It's not all, it's got to be regular beer with no additives. The German Reinheitsgebot theory. You can make adjunct beers in Germany and add all kind of flavors. You can't call them beer, though. They got to call them flavored malt beverage product. But anybody with any sense knows what it is. So it's like in the United States, you know, you used to not be able to make strong beer. You had to make malt liquor, which everybody knew. Well, if you educated yourself, it meant strong beer. But legally, they couldn't call it that. It was above 5%. Now, the first sip was mostly foam, but I don't fear the foam because you're gonna be able to get the liquid underneath. Cocoa, vanilla. It's sweet, chocolate, vanilla, sugary liquid milk. Does it taste like beer? Maybe if you drink the Breckenridge chocolate stout, it tastes kind of like beer. If you drink Samuel Smith's organic chocolate stout, it has a beer undertaste. Brooklyn's chocolate stout, what is that, 10%? You can still get the stout underneath, but it's pretty chocolatey. This one is like full bore, sugar, cocoa, chocolate nibs, vanilla, milk, and sugar. I mean, the beer flavor is hidden. If you gave this to somebody blind and said, tell me what this is, and they didn't get suspicious that you were trying to trick them, I don't think they would guess it was beer. I just don't believe it. No. I don't think they would think it. I don't believe they would guess beer. I don't know what they would guess. You know, I don't know what kind of chocolate products are out there. they wouldn't think it was a whiskey or chocolate liqueur, you know, because those you can pick up that they're 40% out. I mean, you know, like 60 proof, 30% alcohol, or 20%. You know, you can detect that. This one you can't. You would never think it was 8%. Never, never, never. No way. The body is high medium, but it's not really heavy body. It's heavier than a porter, but it's not really full bore heavy. The finish is mostly dry, like say 55-45. Still dry. Sweetness scale, yeah, 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness units, they got Willamette hops, but I mean, bitterness is 1.5 out of 5 hop cones, I think. Might be higher, might be 2, but it just could be overridden by the other dessert qualities that you don't pick it up. But anyway, would I recommend it? Heck yeah, I'd recommend it. Now, if you can go to Rouse's and get it for $9.99 or $9.99 a 6-pack, yeah, that's your best deal. But more than likely, you're going to pay $12.99 for a 6-pack, I'm afraid. But if you can get the Rouse's and they still have it for $9.99, don't even hesitate. $2.17 a bottle at the regular price. Oh yeah, I mean you're getting the full value. Getting the full value. So even with the JB inflation going on, so yeah, it's a winner all the way. The score on the anti-war channel, nice lacing too. It's a lot of malt. It's like a Whoppers, you know, those malted milk balls, the Whoppers. It's a lot like that. I don't know if a Doberge cake is really like that. It's hard to mimic a Doberge cake because it's so unusual. It's a unique product, so but they did a pretty good job. So score, I'm gonna go 95. I think I gave it a 96 initially, but I'm gonna go 9.5. You know, not much difference. 95 out of 100. It's really that good. It's an A. My A range is from 90 A minus to 100 A plus. All right, 90 to 92 is an A minus. Margin, you know, into the excellent range, getting into excellent. 93 to 97 is most excellent, it's just solid A. 98 to 100 is outstanding. It's flawless essentially. I mean, you could theoretically find something wrong with it, but in reality, you can't. You can't really. And then above 100 is world class. It's perfect. It's beyond reproach. There is absolutely no flaw with the product whatsoever. It's better than perfect. Those beers are rare, and I might have had 5 in my whole life. I don't think it's more than that. You know, Black Albert from Distrus Nogano o Tokyo Black Horizon. West Flatteren 12 from Belgium. Those are 3 I can think of that were world class. Pliny the Elder, that's number 4. Best IPA I ever had. With no question. There's no question about that. Is there a 5th world class beer I've had? I can't think of it. I don't know why I can't think of it, but there may not be. Nogano o Tokyo Black Horizon. Distrus Black Albert, West Flatteren 12, which is actually the best ever. Pliny the Elder. Now, the one from New England, what's that one called? The you know, with the black and silver can with the face on it, with the hops exploding from its head. Heady Topper. That's a 98. It's an A plus. It didn't go above 100, but it's great, you know, especially since I didn't pay for it. But anyway, Johnny Neely's watching. So we got the Johnny Neely's like, are you going to ever get tired of chocolate Doberge cake stout? Well, I did buy a 6-pack. I can't get tired of it. I'm addicted to it. I'm an addict. I need help. And you know what's going to help me? Buying more of it. I would love to try this stout, says John and Neely. Oh man, it's like unreal. I mean, it's not unreal. Let's not overplay it, but it's unperturbable. Like you can't get perturbed drinking it. Now, if you hate chocolate, if you hate vanilla, if you hate 8% alcohol stout, if you hate Louisiana products, if you hate high quality beers, if you hate milk, sugar, and Willamette hops, okay, well, you might hate it. It might be garbage, trash, filth, the scum of the earth. But most people, by virtue of reading the reviews, of course, you can't always put too much emphasis on that because it got natural ice rated at 0 out of 100 on some of these review sites. Yeah, sure, a 0 out of 100 makes no sense. But to keep things in perspective, this one really is believable. Believable. If anybody wants to see what I've got coming up, I'll show you, but this is a small channel, anti-war. Not too many people know about it. That's probably good. I might need it one day with some of the things I say, but all of which are true, by the way. But if you want to see some of the stuff I got, I'll show it to you. If not, we'll move on. But I got some interesting things. I gotta tell you. What's coming up, Ron? Okay, well, first, Wednesday night, tomorrow night at 7:20 to 7:30 Eastern time, we got Examine Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor. I might be doing it alone, but we'll see. I'll do a few more of those. I got the Hurricane High Gravity. I got the Mickey's. I got the Old English 800 examination coming up. Like a flower. I've got the, well, I can't remember. That's why I wrote it down. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Mickey's tomorrow. Then Old English 800 High Gravity. Then Hurricane High. I put Hurricane HC. Hurricane High Gravity. High Gravity? No. High. Turn that C into a G. High Gravity. Then in June, I have Joker's Wild Wednesday. And June 8th, we got King Cobra. Don't let the smooth taste fool ya, King Cobra. All right. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. All right. Now, I'll show y'all some things that I bought. John and Nilly, this is the deal. This is the deal. If you like chocolate. Now, John and Nilly, he might hate chocolate. He might hate, rich chocolate and malt and vanilla, but I have a feeling he doesn't hate it. All right. I kept hearing this noise. Like, what is this noise? I had a window open with the air conditioner running. What a fool. I didn't realize it. Luckily, it was blocked by curtains, so it wasn't really bringing in much heat, but still, stupid, right? Stupid. You stupid. You say, well, you've been having that window open since May 1st. I got no kind of sense. I got sense, but I know stuff, but then I don't know stuff. No, more chocolate equals no problems. Johnny Neely says more chocolate equals no problems. I can tell you like all the countries in Africa, but then I'll leave a window open with the air conditioner running and wonder why. Just noise, this heat. All right. Blended Scotch whiskey, blended and bottled. Well, I'll show you. It's a liter bottle, by golly. Distilled, matured, and blended in Scotland for 3 whole years. It's aged for 3 years. Bottled by Hamish, Robertson and Company, Belshall, Lanarkshire, someplace in Scotland. It didn't say made by them, it said bottled by them. But it's called Trader Joe's blended Scotch whiskey. Now, Trader Joe's is a grocery chain, so this is one of their obviously private label brands. Blended Scotch whiskey, blended and bottled for Trader Joe's. Is a classic combination of fine Scotch whiskeys aged 3 years, blended to our specifications. A soft floral aroma and subtle vanilla notes lead to a clean, crisp, and mellow finish. Enjoy it straight with water or a splash of soda or with mixers over ice. Well, I'm going to have it straight. Imported by Latitude Wines of Danville, California. I don't know what to say about this product, except it was $10.99 for a liter, so I figure I haven't lost anything, Yeah, what the heck. But I think I have another blended Scotch. Oh, yeah, I have another blended Scotch coming up before that, and that is the Cuddy Sark 100 proof. Oh, man, 100 proof. Cuddy Sark, the Prohibition edition. So that's going to be cool. And then we'll go to the Trader Joe's. I was worried about it, oh, well, nobody wants to see store brands, Trader Joe's. People are going to say, why are you doing that? But then I was thinking about it in a smart way, thinking, well, wait a minute. A lot of people go to Trader Joe's. What am I talking about? That's probably a lot of people are going to probably be interested in it. So then I said, I'm going to buy it. And then Johnny Nilly says, wow, Trader Joe's Scotch. I bet you'll like it. Trader Joe's is the bee's knees. Right. So, I've had a good experience with all their whiskeys. I have a nervous breakdown. I had a good experience with all their beers, for the most part. And then their potato chips and all that stuff. So then I said, what the heck? They seem to have pretty good quality control ideas. So I'll get it, And I got it. $10.99. I think I'm going to enjoy this liter bottle. I don't know what the reviews say. It'll be a year or two before I get to it, because I'm so backlogged. But I have a feeling it's going to be pretty positive. I'm glad the camera's working. I was about to go buy a new camera. People are like, please go buy a new camera. I get that, but, I'm going to use it till it's broke. I've had many of their beers. I didn't even know they had a liquor line. Yes, because now it depends on the state. In Louisiana, okay, so we don't really have any laws against grocery stores, convenience stores, snowball stands, maybe kids selling lemonade, selling liquor. You got to get the liquor license, and all of that, but it doesn't seem to be too strict. So go to the gas station, they got every kind of liquor: Scotch, rum, gin, brandy, tequila, etc. Grocery store, same thing. Walmart, same thing. And you were at Savannah Discount. Well, that is actually a liquor store, But so in Louisiana, Trader Joe's has a liquor section. But the typical stuff. They got Jack Daniels, they got Jim Beam, they got Jose Cuervo and Bacardi and Hennessy and all of that, of course, but they have all their unusual things, all their unusual products. Now I did their Pierre de Chien, which I think means Pierre of the dogs. I don't know why somebody would be called Pierre of the dogs or Dog Pierre, but whatever. Pierre de Chien VSOP brandy, $10.99 for a liter. It wasn't too great, it was kind of like one of the lesser enjoyable brandies that I bought it was from France. But anyway, that's brandy. But they got Trader Joe's bourbon whiskey. They got another Trader Joe's bourbon whiskey. There's two of them. They're different. There's a Trader Joe's rye whiskey. There's a Trader Joe's winter wheat bourbon, wheated bourbon whiskey. There's Trader Joe's. I think a Canadian whiskey. They got Trader Joe's Irish whiskeys, which I forgot to buy. So, yeah, I mean, people like them, I see all kind of people at Trader Joe's. When I go there, it's packed with people. So I figured, oh, well, stop being what you mean, like paranoid. Stop being paranoid because there's going to be a lot of people interested. Does Trader Joe's have their own distillery in Scotland? You know as well as I do, they do not. It's all bought from somebody else. But, oh, well, what the heck? It might be good. Maybe it's bad. I seriously doubt it's going to be bad. I think the worst case scenario is just going to be ordinary. And I don't think it's going to be ordinary. So anyway, I think it's going to be a slightly above average. So I'm looking forward to it. But before we get to that, we got to do the doggone Cutty Sark. Oh, yeah. The Cutty Sark Prohibition, 100 proof. Oh, yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. And once again, if you want to win in the beer world, and you don't mind dessert tasting products, get the Doberge cake, the chocolate Doberge cake. Now, I'm wondering, are they going to come out with a lemon Doberge cake? Because, the other Doberge is the lemon Doberge. I have a feeling that would be harder to produce. But they might do it. Thanks, everybody.